From the Civil War to World War II and beyond, there is a long line of lady spies who came from Maryland. Women who risked their lives for their country. Their stories are remarkable, but their roles are all but forgotten.
For Women's History Month, we sat down with Lauren Silberman, whose new book highlights these tenacious and daring women from Maryland who played crucial roles in American history.
Local historian and author of Wild Women of Maryland, Lauren Silberman, says the most famous lady spy of Maryland is one we've all heard of, but may not have known was a spy, Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman worked with the Union and was a scout, she was a nurse, and she was a spy.
She helped identify Confederate mines, supply areas, and troops. While Tubman did it disguised as a field hand, another lady spy of the Civil War hid in plain sight, Anna Carroll, who came from essentially Maryland royalty. Her father was a governor, and her ancestors signed the Declaration. While society at the time expected Carroll to use her connections and status to find a husband, she was digging for intelligence.
She is rubbing shoulders and getting men to tell her things that they might not tell other people.
She used that information to aid military leaders all the way up to President Lincoln himself, earning the nickname Lincoln's Secret General. She correctly predicted that taking the Tennessee River instead of the Mississippi would aid the Union in gaining control of the South.
Because the letters that she wrote fell in line with what the military did and where the military succeeded.
Fast forward about 50 years to World War I. Marguerite Harrison was a journalist from a well-to-do Baltimore family. She went overseas to report on post-war Germany.
She's not just doing that for the news, though. She's also doing it for the Military Intelligence Division of the U.S. Army.
She was later imprisoned in Russia and refused to spy for the Russian government.
My favorite lady spy of Maryland has to be Virginia Hall.
Baltimore native Virginia Hall was initially denied a career in the Foreign Service because she lost her leg in a hunting accident. But Hall went on to work undercover in France during World War II for British intelligence. She eventually ended up working for the U.S. Office of Strategic Services and organized several sabotage operations against the Nazis.
There are so many wonderful role models for us to look up to, and it was a true privilege to be able to tell some of their stories.
Reporting in Anne Arundel County, Caroline Forbach.
I'm glad their stories are being told.
Yes, I didn't know that.
I did not either. I didn't know about Harriet Tubman either.
Yes, fascinating.